I'm looking at how to pass the De La Riva guard. So we looked on Tuesday that this is a more difficult grip to break, but we will look at this on the next move. It is an option. The easier option was removing the De La Riva hook. So when my hand goes on the De La Riva hook, I'm pushing on it, I'm popping this off. Okay, and then we looked at different scenarios that we can do from this position. This time, instead of using my hand to push in the hook, my right hand's going to grab his collar. Again, there's different grips when you're playing De La Riva, but the most common one is collar control, so Carl is me bent over, and ankle control, which stops me X-passing. So from our position, I'm going to grab the collar, I'm going to lift Carl's shoulder off the mat, and then I'm going to put my elbow on the inside of the knee. I'll use that as a wedge instead of my hand. And now from there, I just straighten my right leg to pop that De La Riva hook off. Now more than likely his foot will be in my hip on my thigh. When I grip that, I just step back and stuff it, and then I'm into that safe position again. So to hit the knee slice from there, even if no card's hanging on to my ankle there, I switch my grips from the ankle to the thigh, and I just sit up and I stuff this knee and I drop straight into the cut cross pass. Now if Carl knows jiu-jitsu, my knee is through, but my foot is still caught. Now again, I have to be careful from here. Carl has options. One, he can win the underhook on me and start playing lead shaft guard. Okay? That probably doesn't mean too much to people that don't know that position, but we need to learn how to deal with that. So let's take it back a step. So Carl's playing De La Riva. He has collar control and ankle control. I'm going to find the collar, lift his shoulders off the mat, put my elbow on the outside of my knee, but the inside of Carl's. And from that position, as I use that as a wedge, I straighten my right leg to pop that off. Again, more than likely, this is still in my hip. And again, we looked if he was pushing how I could go for Tuesday night's class. But another thing is I can stuff it and just drop it. It just depends on the scenario. So if I have it between my legs, another option is I switch my grips. I make a grip on the thigh, and now I just raise my hips and stuff this as I drop into a cut cross pass position. Now to stop Carl winning the underhook, he has to be on his right side, so I just stiff arm him here with that arm. So if he tries to win the underhook, it's not going to happen, but with me stiff arming, he can bring a knee shield in, and that's another battle that I don't want. So it just becomes a battle of me not letting him win the underhook, and if he goes for the knee shield, I just bring my knee up into kind of like a knee on belly position. And that will become a battle. Now he's trying to win the underhook, I stiff arm it, he tries to bring his knee shield in, I'm here. So then, when the moment's right, in the midst of this battle, I'll find the elbow comes to the hip, and he just sit through. Broken scarf, walk back so his hips are facing the other way, win the cross face, and now I'm in the So, yeah, from De La Riva. Okay. I'm going to make a grip on the collar, raise the shoulders, use my elbow as a wedge, straighten my leg to pop it off. His foot will still be pushing, grab it, stuff it. I'm in that semi-squatted position. Find the thigh, push it into the knee slice. Now if I feel him turning onto my side, I'm stiff arming this. He tries to bring his knee shield in, I just bring my knee to here and I make a connection. Okay, and when the moment's right, this knee will come back. Anytime I feel the knee shield, it comes in. Anytime he goes for the underhook, I just stiff arm him. Find the elbow, sit through. Elbow's clamping on this hip. If Carl's knees are facing towards me, I can find the elbow and I connect my hip to his hip. I just walk back so his knees are facing away from me. I win the cross face, find the near side hip. Okay, let's play with that, guys. Really